All right. Hi, my name is Bryce Wright, and today I'm going to be doing my persuasive speech on the drinking age in the United States, more specifically, why we should lower the drinking age down to 18 instead of keeping it at 21. So I believe the drinking age in the United States should be lowered to 18 years old. Lowering the minimum age would create a more accepting culture of alcohol. And today we're going to be discussing the main problem of keeping the age of 21, the solution to that problem, and the multiple benefits that come from these solutions. So the main problem of keeping the drinking age of 21 is that it creates a culture of binge drinking among college age students. And according to the American Psychological Association, young adults in the college age range are developmentally and socially at higher risk for drinking at binge levels. Changes in autonomy, parental control, norms, and attitudes affect binge drinking behavior. So the attitude towards drinking has changed over time. It has become an idea of thoughtless fun and reckless behavior among young adults, and it has contributed to the culture of college partying. All right. Now that we have discussed the main problem, we'll actually go over the other side of the argument. And the other side of the argument is keeping the drinking age at 21, and it does have its benefits. It causes less car-related accidents, and according to an article from the Journal of Studies on Alcohol and Drugs, it states that that alcohol-related accidents have went down 43% from 1998 to 2014 in the United States. Which is a vast improvement from before, and I understand why the drinking age is at a more responsible age, if you want to call it. But technology has advanced so far throughout the decades, and we now have apps like Uber, Lyft, any other app that can help you get from one point to another if you are under the influence of alcohol. So now that we have gone over both sides of the arguments, we will now go over the solutions to the problem of binge drinking. And one of the solutions is to promote a more moderate culture of alcohol for young adults. And according to an article from the American Addiction Centers, it states that promoting alcohol management programs are a great way of reducing binge drinking. And I believe these centers do help young adults. If any young adult falls victim to binge drinking, going to these programs and taking these courses will help them recover as an addict, and it will help them become more knowledgeable of the effects of alcohol. And the obvious solution and main solution is to actually lower the drinking age to 18 years old to snub out the idea of binge drinking. And according to an article written by Kingsley Ote from UMKC News, Ote states that 18 to 20-year-old adults would consume alcohol more safely with more supervision around. So lowering the drinking age will create a more normalized culture of alcohol. It will create a new norm for young adults. So right now, young adults would have parties in a secluded area, like in a basement, in the woods, any area that would not have older adults around and would keep them away from getting in trouble, because right now the drinking age is at 21, and most young adults who enter college are 18 through 21, and most of them are just now getting introduced to drinking. So another solution is to get more young adults used to alcohol and its effects, and it can help them be safer around it and when they're actually um, drinking themselves. So, according to the state of Maryland, young adults can uh, start bartending at the age of 18. It depends on which county you're in. And so, I think this is pretty important because young adults who start bartending at a young age can get used to alcohol, even though they can't drink it. They can get used to making mixed drinks, different cocktails, any other type of drink that has alcohol in it. They will know the correct pour size, like how many ounces go in each drink, and what's too little, what's too much. They will know the uh, the safe amount of alcohol that goes into each drink, and it will help them become more knowledgeable around it. Okay, so now that we have discussed the solutions, we will now go over the benefits of those solutions. So, lowering the drinking age and promoting a more accepting culture of alcohol will allow young adults to demonstrate moderate drinking behavior. According to an article written by Mary Kate Carey with U.S. News World Report, she states that lowering the drinking age will allow college students to safely drink with more supervision and with less dangerous substances, which I think is pretty important because kids or young adults who demonstrate more moderate drinking behavior will be less reckless, and they will not take hard drugs that usually occur at parties, I would say, because right now young adults are exposed to different types of hard drugs like cocaine, heroin, and other types of dangerous substances at parties with no adult supervision. And according to an article written by Shayna Hersage of the Yeshiva University Observer, she states that lowering the drinking age will provide a smoother transition into adulthood, which I think is really important because once you enter college at around 17, 18 years old, you are really new at getting exposed to alcohol. That is like the first step of getting exposed to alcohol. You'll probably go to your first few parties, or maybe even your first few parties or social gatherings that have alcohol around. And I believe that if the drinking age is lowered to 18, when most young adults are in high school, it will allow them to be more comfortable around alcohol and less nervous. And it will it would allow them to become more knowledgeable about the substance and how it works and how much and what they're comfortable with. And so now that we've gone over the benefits, we will wrap up with some key points and some takeaways. So inclusion drinking is a very important and delicate subject matter. Alcohol safety and preparedness should be taught to all young adults in the United States. Lowering the drinking age to 18 years old will promote a more normalized culture of drinking and reduce binge drinking in young adults overall. So some actions you can take to help lower the drinking age down back to 18 is you can contact your local state congressional representative, write them a letter, maybe get a petition going, have some people sign the petition, get it well known, make your voice heard, and maybe even protest in the streets like like MAD did, the Mothers Against Drunk Driving, like what they did to help get the drinking age changed to 21 all the way back in 1984. So, and keep this in mind, if you can enlist in the military and be responsible with a military rifle, you can even drive a car at a younger age, at 16 years old. You can vote for the next leader of this country, but you can't have a sip of beer. You can do all of that, but not have a sip of beer in the United States. Just think about that.